Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. It's very colourful and sparkly. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. I'm going to make a punt 200% for this. I'm going to take out the black for now. Let's see how we go with that. Okay, what have we got here? We have here, it's still got a tag on it, but I don't want to take it off because I have to redonate it and I can't, otherwise it could be assumed that it's been worn. It's a children's swimming costume. We're going to use the back of it. It's got more room on the back here, so we're just going to use the back of that. You can see it's really shimmery, sparkly, really nice. I would have loved one of these when I was a kid. I'm sure of it, folks. I love all these sparkly shit. I do enjoy glitter, and I don't buy glitter normally, just for these demos, but I do redonate it. Yeah, I try to redonate things that I buy, instead of just getting rid of them. And that's come up looking quite nice. I do think maybe we've got that little bit there we don't want. I do wonder where that is, if that's at the top here. I think it's at the top. I think we've just got to scrunch it harder. Maybe we could make this a smaller enlargement. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I do like that shape to it. Maybe we could enlarge it a bit on the vertical, I do think. Yeah, that's come up looking better. I can just see that is right up there in the corner there, which is really quite nice. I do think we have to now add the black toner now that we've got pretty well got the layout looking good. I actually think maybe I could enlarge it along here, because I do like this scrunched area a lot more than just this. It looks a bit minimalist. I don't want it to look too minimalist, so I'm just going to try and use my intuition to make this work. We're going 160 by 160. I actually think... Oh, fuck. Ice cream truck. Pink one. This is a different one. We don't normally have pink ones. We normally have colourful ones. But basically that looks like it. The music sounds different. Sounds a bit fucked up. Actually, it doesn't sound very much like a musical ice cream truck. Sounds fucked. But even though the summer's over now, folks, we're now entering into autumn. We've just entered into autumn in March. And it's now February. I think it's February the 3rd. No, not February. What is it? What's the month? I'm forgotten. April the 3rd, if I'm correct. I think it's April the 3rd today. And yeah, we're in autumn, so you wouldn't think the ice cream truck would be much chock at this time of the year. But the music just sounds so horrible. It doesn't sound right. It sounds like there's something wrong with it. Yeah, that's come up looking a bit better. It looks a bit stretchy though. I do think maybe we might have overstretched it. I think this version looks better. But basically that ice cream truck sounds very tuneless. It just sounds really cold, perhaps, as far as melody goes. Just sounds horrible. Tinkly, 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 tinkly. Tinkly, tinkly, tinkly. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm sure it wouldn't affect the taste of the ice cream. That's the most important thing. Tinkly, 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 tinkly. I'm wondering which version's better. Maybe this one. I did remember that's 260, if I remember correctly. The first version, that one there, and this is 180, I think. But that ice cream truck just sounds so horrible. Now that still looks a bit bigger than this version, or smaller than this version. Oh no, we did it that way. Whatever, I don't know, folks. I'm going to see if we're going to commit this to the final cut. That's the black. I'm just thinking, I'm going to take out the black again. I don't like the arrangement actually. I do think it could be a whole lot better. I do feel like I want to remake this in more of its entirety. But that ice cream truck is horrible, folks. It is horrid. That tinkly, 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 tinkly sound, I don't get it. It's really the worst fucking ice cream truck music I've ever heard. It really is. It sounds really cold, almost like something you'd imagine in a horror movie. It really sounds terrible, folks. It's just there. It's just waiting for someone. Whatever. It's horrible for an ice cream truck. It's horrible music. I've never heard anything quite like it. In all my life, I've never heard an ice cream truck with such horrible, cold and not clinical, cold and horror movie worthy music. Anyway, that's coming up looking quite interesting. I do think maybe, I do wonder if that's what we want. But that music is just the worst fucking music I've ever heard for an ice cream van. It really does. It sounds terrible. Sounds like it's gone. Anyway, that's come up looking better. I do like that overall shape, overall. I think we can work with that. I think that's going to be the centre of the job. We're going to have to add some black toner now, I do think. I never heard an ice cream truck with such funny sounding music. It's been so long since the days when they had them and they were really, yeah. I've known about ice cream trucks for more than 40 years, and this is the worst one in more than 40 years. This is the worst music that's ever been played on a fucking ice cream truck. Anyway, that's come up looking quite nice now. I think now we can start. I actually think this might be the centre, not there. There. That's a tricky one. Or maybe there because that's sort of vertical. It's a tricky one, folks, like a lot of them. But basically, yeah, I just never heard such strange ice cream van music. And it is, it's strange. It's so fucking strange. Anyway, let's see how this one goes. Normally the truck comes around is like a colourful truck. It's got like mostly green and pink and all that sort of shit, and it normally plays the piece of music known as Greensleeves. Ding 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 ding. You know that one? But this one, I don't know what the fuck that was. It didn't even sound very musical. So yeah, I've just got that in my head now, that fucking thing. It's hard to tell whether it's faulty or whether it's just bad music made by the money fuckers. People who don't care about making a good job of ice cream van music, and they just put together that untalented shit. So let's see how we go with this. That looks really quite nice, and the black adds to it. Yeah, that's come up looking quite nice. I think we could call it quits, or maybe we can do a switcheroo, folks. We'll do a switcheroo, fuck it. I just don't know if this design with its vertical parts is not so bad after all. So we're just going to line these up. I could be right about this vertical shit. Trying to line these up, but I like the diamond shape that it gives. Yeah, I think that's better. I think we can now call this demo quits.